Hello and good morning, Rose Ward, stampersdelight.com. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come stamp with me. So I know it's been a while. Thank you to everyone who has asked about my mom. She's doing much better. Let me just flip this. Yeah, good, we're good. Okay, so I got back from the Mexico incentive trip, and apparently they changed something in my system that I use. So I am probably only showing live on YouTube. Later, I will update this to Facebook. Sorry for the inconvenience, but I'll get it worked out. So if you're watching me, please hop on, say hi, let me know where you're watching from so that I know that somebody's out there. Couple of quick reminders. If you like that mug or other stamping apparel, go to stampersdelightshop.com where you can purchase stamping and scrapbooking mugs, sweatshirts, t-shirts, things like that from me. Good morning, Winann. Winann, I take it you're on YouTube. So thank you for jumping in, giving me a comment so I know I'm on. Okay, well, I'm going to flip the camera. We're going to get started. A couple of things. So what I'm going to be doing today, the fun fold I'm going to be doing today is, hi, Margaret. We are going to be using, I've got these all marked so I can show you different things. We're going to be using the Thoughtful Journeys. I'm going to bring this down a little bit so you can see that in my messy desk. Oh, thank you. You like that mug. Okay, this is the Thoughtful Journey Suite Collection. And I have a great fun fold for you. And that is on page 47. I'm also going to show you the matching Memories and More card pack. What else do we have to show you that I'll be using today? Let's see. We've got some glimmer paper from the Unbounded Beauty. Now, the Unbounded Beauty is what I'm using for my online fun fold class for this month. And today is the last day that you can sign up for that. I'm going to be using some new ribbon, which is on page 113. Maybe. I might use the ribbon. The iridescent stripe trim. And some new gems on page 115. And on page 129, I'm going to be using the new Eyelet Embossing folder. So let's get started with that. I think you'll like this, and I do have other samples, so you're going to want to stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, again, let me bring this down a little further. You'll see my messy desk, but I want you to be able to see. Let's just do this. Everything that I'm doing here. So I am going to take my card base. Good morning, Cindy, Donna. Thank you all for tuning in. We are going to go at 4 1/4. Cut that right off. Then I'm going to swing that arm out. And I am going to go at 6 3/4. I'll save that for something else. And then I'm going to score that at 1 1/4. There's my 1 1/4 mark. I'm going to score that. So this is the start of my card. The second part of this is a piece of white. I'm going to go in at 4 inches. I'm going to cut that. Don't worry about the dimensions. They will be on my blog and my newsletter later. So later you can, after this is over, you can sign up for my newsletter and you'll get the free PDF tutorial for that. I'm going to go at 10 3/4. And then I am going to fold that in half. Now, for me, I'm just going to fold it like this. Oh, no, I need to cut it. Sorry. Hang on. I forgot what I even did. Yes, I'm right. Score it in half. I want to make sure this is good. I think I might have moved that. Let's get this paper. Oh, wow, this is really off. So much for me cutting straight today. Let's get this side. I guess I didn't cut that too straight. Hey, it's been a while since I've been on, so bear with me. Hi, Rita. Hi, Molly. Okay, so again, 4 by 10 1/4. I am going to fold that in half. There we go. Move this out of the way for 1 second. Fold that in half right here. And then I'm going to bring it back in and just get a score line here at, again, 1 1/4. Okay. All right. I'm going to just bend this back. And then I'm going to do the same thing the opposite way here. Yes, Molly, it was awesome. And I do have to say the disclaimer that only 1% of demonstrators earn that incentive trip. This is actually going to go right inside here. And when you put it in there, if it hangs off a little bit, I just trim it. So I'm going to go in here and just trim that off a little bit. Sometimes the paper is not exact, but it's all good. So this is what you're going to get. You're going to get a little book. Cute little book. All right, so now I am going to, let's see what we want to do. I'm going to bring in some designer series paper from that beautiful suite. And this is going to be my front piece. So in order to work with this, I'm going to go in here. Now that I have it scored, and I'm going to put some stamp and seal there. I'm not going to put that in there yet. This is going to be the front of my card. So I want to, again, this is from the suite with that beautiful paper. I'm going to add this right here, and I'm using boho blue this time. I will show you a couple samples with different colors and actually a little twist to that. I am going to layer that right there. And then I'm going to do some stamping inside. I want to do the stamping inside first. This is the other piece that I have cut, but we're going to hold off on that. So I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to bring in some of these. Oh, let me just show you. See, I'm off kilter here from not doing a live for so long. Here's the Thoughtful Wishes. Here's all the beautiful dies. Mine are kind of messy because I've been using them. And I'm going to go in here and I'm going to grab some boho blue. Let's see what else I want to grab here. Let's do some newer colors. Okay, let's do the Shy Shamrock. And let's grab those. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the boho blue. And a piece of blotter paper. Good morning, Elaine and Lori. I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to take the Shy Shamrock. I'm going to add that right there. And I'm going to add some sentiments. So I am going to put, let's see, Missing You. This is for a dear friend. I'm going to alternate these. So this one is going to go right there. And then we're going to go with You Like, I'm going to use this to clean it off. You Make Life Better. We'll go with the, there it is. So now I have some ink on there. Now I have that done. I'm going to slide that right in there and make a little book. Again, you're going to have to really give that a good burnishing with the bone folder. No, Winnie Ann, I haven't found your bone folder yet. Okay. And then I'm going to glue that down. So again, I'm going to take some Stamp and Seal. I'm going to put that right up to that score line, just like that. And I'm going to do the same thing with the back. And now I have this cute little book card to send to someone. And this is perfect for any stamp set that has a lot of great greetings that you want to use. So let's just close this up so I can show you how to finish this off. The next thing I'm going to do is, I'm sorry, that's 4x4, that paper. And this is also 4x4, the white. This piece of designer series paper that goes with that suite is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. And again, the dimensions will be on my blog and also my newsletter, which I'll be sending out later today. I'm going to add that right there. And then this is going to go in the back of the book. Good morning, Kathy. And I am going to add that right here. Again, this is great for when you want to send a card that has a lot of great greetings on it. The next thing I'm going to do is I am going to cut another strip of the boho blue. And I am going to do this piece at the same size, 1 1/4. I already have that scored. 1 1/4. Actually, I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. There we go. A little bit smaller than 1 1/4. And this should be by 4 1/4. This piece is actually going to get layered right over top of that. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to bring in my paper, my machine. I'm going to bring in that beautiful new Eyelet Embossing folder. I'm going to emboss this. Anne, I know you're coming to the in-person class on Tuesday. We will be making one of these cards. And I'm just going to emboss that. Look at this beautiful embossed image. That is going to go right up on top of here. And this one I am going to actually use dimensionals. I just want to have that popped up. Okay, some things never change. I lost my my take your pick tool. We're going to add that right there. All right. Now I'm going to design the front. So I've already have some of these cut out. So these are from the beautiful dies that come with this set. This is from the Unbounded Beauty glimmer paper. And the green is from the online glimmer paper. So what I'm going to do first is lay that down. You love the, oh yeah, it's definitely a keeper. I'm going to add some of this my liquid glue. This is Tombow. I just put it in this little gun here, which I got from My Sweet Petunia. That link will be there too. Just adding a little bit. I'm going to layer that right on there. I'm not going to add that one yet. I am going to bring in, let's bring in this piece. No, let's bring in white. I'm going to bring this white piece in. And I am going to add this, I think. Do a little boho blue. I think I might use that one. I didn't have a lot of time to prepare here. Let's see, do we want to use that one? I think I'll use that one later. I'm going to switch it up. This is definitely alive. All right, I'm going to use this one instead. Main focus is that great fun fold. Good morning, Rosie. I'm going to grab this die. Again, Thoughtful Journey. Got some other samples to show you when I'm done. I'm just going to grab that for now. Yeah, I really like the eyelet lace too. And since I forgot my take your pick tool, I'm going to use my scissors. Let's bring this in. I have the old brush. Whoop. I'm making a mess here. Oh, let's face it, we all make a mess when we craft, don't we? Artists at work. Pull this off gently. I should make myself a note not to take anything off this desk when I'm doing video, because then I can't find it. I'm going to add that right there. So again, I'm going to take that little glue press. Is that die cut from? Molly, we're using everything from Thoughtful Journey. You can back up the video when I'm done and it'll tell you what page it's on. These die, it's a suite. So we're going to add that right there. Just hold that for a second. Then I did the same one in that glitter paper. I think that's what you're talking about. These die cuts are from that suite. I'm going to add that right there. I'm then going to grab a strip. Have it all ready. Here's a strip of paper. And this is just left over from whatever project I was working on. And where is my dearest friend stamp? There it is. I'm going to take dearest friend. I'm going to switch blocks here. Dearest friend, I'm going to use the boho blue. You're welcome, Molly, anytime. Dearest friend. I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to add that right there with some dimensionals. I do have some great swaps to show you. I'm not going to do that today. I will record a video for that. Just know that I can't always go live. My mom's schedule with all her therapies, you know, we're trying to get a schedule together. So if I can't go live, I will record videos for you and upload them. Just bear with me while she heals. So this is our iridescent striped ribbon that I mentioned in the beginning. And I am going to, now I make my bow a little bit bigger when I'm starting. I do want it small, but it's easier to work with a larger piece in the beginning. At least that's what I find. And I want a smaller bow. I may even want it smaller than that. We'll see. Thank you, Kathy. Thoughtful Wishes dies. Again, those are the dies, but it is a suite. Thank you for looking that up. I know I said it in the beginning, but now my book is closed. All right. So I want that right there. So I'm just going to add some Stamp and Seal. This is what I do. It's heavy enough to hold that ribbon down. I'm going to add that right there. Now I am going to trim that off. I don't want it over the card too much, so we're going to trim that. And trim this. Okay, there we go. Okay, so when you get this, it's still not done yet. We're going to be opening it like that. Look at this. It's a cute little book. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Okay, and then you're going to open this. Dearest friend, missing you. You make life better. And then the last page, of course, is for you to sign. I do want to add something to that, the thinking of you. So I'm going to play it dangerous here, and I'm going to stamp it, which I suggest you stamp first, but I'm going to do it now. Ah, good. And this is where you would sign it, right? And then, of course, you got that beautiful scenery. Now, I think I'm going to add something to that scenery piece. Let's see. Maybe taking this foil or specialty paper with a little pink in it. Let's see how that comes out. I'm going to use that this time. Whoop. I just love this. Sweet. So let's take that out. Again, I'm cheating and not using my wire brush. Thank you, Molly. What a great card, right? I mean, sometimes you just want to say a little bit more. Who wouldn't like to get a card like that? All right. I really should have my take your pick tool. Let me grab this again. Or the wire brush, that's what it's for. Get that bottom piece out and just pull it off. Okay, so I'm not going to lie to you. My nails are too long. I left them long for the trip, and now I need to cut them down so I can craft. Okay, so I would put this right here. Let's see where that other piece is. You know what? Let's grab that piece. Now, there is no die for that, so I am just going to fussy cut this real quick. Maybe I'll use this piece. What do you think? I'm just going to try it. If I don't like it, I don't use it. Turning the paper, this is a little trick for you. If you're fussy cutting, turn the paper, not the scissors. It makes it a little bit easier. So I'm doing that. Thank you, Kathy. Yes. Give me a thumbs up. You don't know how much that helps me. And thank you, Kathy, so much for reminding everybody. Okay. So I think I'm going to add that right there. What do you think? But I think I need to add a little color. Let me grab my balmy blue. Light balmy blue. I just want some color in here. This is my blends. I'm just adding some color in here. And maybe a little green. So I'm just grabbing one color. I don't know if I like this, but we'll see. Hey, everybody tells me they like my cards on the fly. Well, this is definitely a card on the fly this morning. Let's just see. How about I put that in the corner? I put that in that. This will go behind. What do you think? I think so. I'm going to do it. I'm going to use it. Yes, it does. It's such a great fun fold. And then I'll grab some dimensionals. Hopefully I'll be more organized next week. Oh gosh, if you know me, you know I'm never organized. Okay, we're going to add that right there. So then we are going to grab the gems, which are around here somewhere. Here they are. And these are also with the suite. They're the backed trio pearls. You can see I keep mine in one of our cases, and then I just label it. Thank you. Cards to the... Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. And I am going to grab these. I think these will show up a little bit nicer on here. So we're just going to add those, and then maybe one down here. All right, now let's do the envelope. So the envelope, this is the paper from there. I'm going to grab an envelope, and now of course that's back, you know, going the wrong way. So I'll use this side, and I am going to glue that down. Whoop. So that we have a matching envelope. No naked envelopes. All right, so everybody's loving this card. Remember, the directions in the free PDF will be on my newsletter and blog later. So when I'm done, I'll have the links for you to sign up for my newsletter, and you can download this. I'm going to grab this flower and this. And now we have a matching envelope for that card. Whoop. And dearest friend, missing you. You make life better. Thinking of you fondly. And then some nice little backgrounds. So let me show you another one that I did with this, the Petunia Pop. Same idea. The difference here is I didn't back this with the white, and I really like backing it up with the white because it makes it pop out more. See what I mean? And of course I didn't add anything on there. I stamped here. So it's a little bit different, but the same idea. Now, just to confuse you a little more, this one that I didn't cut the front flap off. I left it a whole piece. So it would be 4 1/4 by 11 scored at the 1 1/4 mark, but don't cut that off. And then you can have another idea for a book card. And this was my first one. I was playing around with it. So this one's a little bit different. And this is where you would sign it. So that's just a little, another idea for you. And then I showed you the, I did these. Okay, this was my white on white with a pop of color using that embossing folder and those beautiful dies. This is, I didn't put anything on the inside yet. So here's another card with that suite. Just using that gorgeous paper, you can make beautiful cards. Again, I didn't put anything on the front, the inside of these. You can see I added the glimmer paper. And then a quick, easy thank you card. And I will just add some white cardstock in there and sign it. So some great cards with this beautiful suite and a book fun fold. The other thing I wanted to show you is using the matching memories and more. You can make a quick, easy card. These are the cards from the Memories and More pack. And again, I didn't do the insides, but you see that they're quick, easy cards. What'd you think? So I hope you enjoyed this video, live recording, and I am back, so you will see more of me again. And if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. I will get back to answering them. Don't forget to sign up for my May online fun fold class, which is with the Unbounded Beauty. Today is the last day. And until next time, keep on stamping, stamp